the hottest it girl in female hip-hop.
She was scared.
Stand the ground!
She had just gotten shot.
I just want to call my mama and be like, what do I do?
When Megan was shot, she needed support. So why did the world turn against her?
The aftermath of the shooting was worse than the shooting itself.
Keep dragging it.
There are still many people that don't even believe you were shot.
Drake suggesting she lied.
People like 50 Cent.
She lied. It just got worse and worse and worse.
People wished death on her.
Did Megan send an innocent man to jail?
Rapper Tory Lanez has been found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion.
This guy's innocent.
No fingerprints, not one.
There's no proof that Tory Lanez touched that firearm.
People don't know what to believe.
What happened?
Tory's people were putting out a narrative that wasn't true.
New secret emails have been uncovered.
The case was perfectly clear.
Tory and his team were the ones spreading lies.
I've always supported you and I'll always support you.
This is how he got every man in a position of power to take his side.
All of a sudden, she's the villain and he's the victim?
911 emergency, operator 394.
Yeah, we just have gunshots next to my house. Somebody's screaming outside.
Do you hear a male or a female voice screaming?
Someone might be shot.
He said, dance, and he started shooting. I was really scared because I had never been shot at before. I didn't want to move too quick. If I take the wrong step, I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me. I looked down at my feet and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm really bleeding. Like I can't believe you shot me. The police are definitely very much shoot first, ask questions after.
What happened?
I didn't want to see anybody die, so I just said, I stepped on glass.
But this would come back to haunt Meg in a way she could have never expected.
There was this narrative going around that she didn't get shot.
50 Cent even posted a very nasty meme.
Drake in his new track are suggesting she lied about getting shot by Tory Lanez.
This bitch lied about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
Meg came forward, hoping to set the record straight, but she wasn't telling the whole truth.
I see a lot of people making up stories, and I was shot in both of my feet, and I had to get surgery. And thank God that the bullets didn't touch bones, they didn't break tendons.
Meg didn't say who shot her, but the media started to piece it together.
Tory Lanez arrested on gun charge, ends night out with Meg Thee Stallion.
Tory Lanez allegedly shot Megan Thee Stallion while she was trying to leave.
We were friends, we hung out like every day.
Live shots.
Shot o'clock.
To the stallion.
They developed a friendship. They would hook up here and there.
We were really close.
Meg protected Tory, but was blindsided when
Tory Lanez released a surprise album, Daystar.
Nearly every track on it is about Megan and the incident.
Megan, people trying to frame me for a shooting.
He's maniacally chopping up horse legs in what's pretty obvious a reference to Megan.
Tory Lanez tweeted, "Good got me. Two best friends, and I got caught. It's sick how you spun it though."
Meg watched as the world ignored her pain and focused on learning the truth about her relationship with Tory.
What was the nature of your relationship with Tory Lanez? Because he has led people to believe that it was sexual.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
She lied.
You're being dishonest about one thing, it makes it seem like you're being dishonest about a bunch of other things.
Meg tried to fight back and finally revealed who her shooter was.
Since y'all so worried about it, yes, Tory shot me. You shot me. Stop lying. And y'all on the internet talking about, oh, you ain't get shot, oh, do this, oh, free Tory. I didn't have to spare that, but I did. And I'm done. Ask them why they not saying nothing.
But then Tory finally did say something.
It's falsified information. Nobody has ever said she got shot. Not the police report at this point. Nothing is saying that she got shot. She just says the narrative that whatever came out of me being cut by glass is not true. I was shot in my feet. Some people are like, hold on. How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? There's like 30 bones in your feet and like 100 tendons. She knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. She lost both of her parents. When you lose a parent, you could be highly susceptible to people around you that are giving you parental guidance, and you go with it.
Tory used Meg's biggest heartbreak to make the world doubt her.
I had lost my mom. My mom is my biggest inspiration.
She was a rapper, right?
Yes. She had a 9-to-5 job, but on her days off, she'll be at the studio, and she'll take me to the studio thinking I'm in the lobby doing coloring books and stuff, and I'm at the door really listening. And then one day I just came to her and I was like, I could rap. She was like, no, you can't. And I was like, yes, I can. She was my #1 supporter. She was my manager. And then it was just over so quick. She left instructions within 5 minutes. She said, don't stop. So then I just took that literally.
Without her mom's guidance, Meg threw herself into her music.
I wanted to make her proud. And I worked through my emotions. When my schedule gets really full, I'm probably going through something because I want to keep my mind busy. Usually I write music and I'm like, okay, I'm sad, but I'll write body. I'm upset, okay, I'm writing freak nasty. I write songs about how I want to feel.
This very public and dynamic sexual appetite in her performance, and all of that combined to make her someone who's certainly not vulnerable.
They're sitting amongst Jenners and Cardi B, and so that now put Megan Thee Stallion in a place where she was a megastar.
Biggest, if not the biggest hip hop artist in the world. And Tory, there is no comparison here really as far as relevance.
And when Meg met rapper Tory Lanez, she thought he would understand her pain.
When my mom passed, I was looking for some type of family, and his mom passed too. So when I felt like we were bonding over that.
She lost both of her parents, and I do sympathize with that.
But Tory dealt with losing his mom differently.
I was a very rebellious child, very, very super rebellious. From age 14, I was just fighting.
Meg never thought Tory would turn his violence on her.
She knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what you're saying and the alleged things and the alleged accusations are not true.
Tory Lanez has had hints of violence in the past. He has pulled up on Travis Scott before, attacking reality TV stars. So this is not something that's out of the normal for Tory Lanez's character.
Megan Thee Stallion accused of faking injury after pictured without foot bandage.
Fans take sides, and most of them seem to be defending Tory.
Megan was crucified online. People wish death on her.
Even though she's the one who's allegedly been shot.
I wish he would have just shot and killed me if I knew I was gonna have to go through this torture. This has messed up my whole life. I don't even want to be on this earth no more.
With no one to turn to for guidance, Meg didn't know how to keep going.
I feel crazy. I'm sad. I just want to pick up the phone and call my mama and be like, what do I do? It's too much. When I would do something good, my mama could say, good job. And she was just so cool, and I just trusted her so much, and her opinion just meant so much to me. But now when I do it's like, I don't know if I'm doing that good of a job.
In her darkest moment, Meg realized what her mom's final message to her really meant.
I really realized that my mama was really driving the car for a long time. You gotta take care of you, because who else gonna take care of you? I know how to keep going because my mama would have wanted me to keep going.
She decided to go up against Tory one last time.
Megan Thee Stallion takes Tory Lanez to court.
Tory Lanez pleaded not guilty to assault and weapons charges related to the shooting.
This is the biggest case since OJ.
What do you say to people that still don't believe that you were actually shot?
I don't think any of this is for them. It's for me. I know this happened to me.
The rapper Megan Thee Stallion arrived at a Los Angeles courthouse this morning where she testified about what she says happened on the night of July 12th, 2020.
You're at a party at Kylie Jenner's house.
We were just hanging out, and I was ready to go.
So you guys end up in a car. You, Tory Lanez, your friend at the time, Kelsey, and his driver. There was an argument, and you get out of the car.
It's getting worse, and I don't want to be in this car no more because I see it's getting crazy. So I get out the car, and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. I'm bleeding. I've been shot. He's apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell nobody. I'll give y'all $1 million if y'all don't say nothing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what are you offering me money right now? Help me. If you sorry, just help me. Somebody had already called the police, and it was like so many of them. It was helicopter. Something bad is about to happen.
Roll down all your windows.
The George Floyd incident had just happened. My first reaction still was to try to save us. Like, I didn't want to see anybody die. I was trying to protect all of us.
There is a medical report that says that you had been shot. To this day, you still have
bullet fragments in my feet.
But that wasn't the only thing she confessed.
You lied on national TV. He said, you lied about having an intimate relationship with Tory. She said yes.
I was ashamed that someone I shared my body with could cause me so much pain.
But while Meg had been trying to protect Tory, in court it was revealed the extreme lengths he went to cause her pain.
Tory's people were putting out a narrative on social media about what happened that wasn't true.
Tory's team reached out to media, pretending to be a representative of Meg's record label in an attempt to, quote, campaign press, unquote, on his behalf.
For years, my attacker laughed and joked about my trauma. For years, my attacker peddled false narratives about what happened on the night of July 12th, 2020. For years, my attacker tried to leverage social media to take away my power.
And there was one piece of evidence that changed everything.
This is a free call from
Tory,
an inmate at LAPD jail.
Megan's in the hospital, so I'm outside the hospital.
I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but I just want you to know I was just so fucking drunk and I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Never do some shit like that. I'm just deeply sorry. What happened already, but I can't take it back. Tell me what hospital she's in.
And after 3 hours, the jury reached their verdict.
Tory was sentenced to 10 years in prison for firing a gun at Meg.
I'm gonna apologize to Megan Thee Stallion. When I heard the phone call conversation, that made me feel like, now I know what happened.
This case becoming a symbol of how our society treats women, particularly black women, and abuse survivors.
I don't want to call myself a victim. As I reflect on the past 3 years, I view myself as a survivor. Not only did I survive being shot by someone I considered to be a close friend, but I overcame the public humiliation of having my name and reputation dragged through the mud.
Although Meg had proved to the world that she was a true survivor, there was still one more thing she needed to face.
I kind of wanted to talk about everything that's been happening to me since my mom passed. Like, I never really dealt with it. I go through so much, and I feel like I just always keep it inside, and I always just keep working through it. But now I'm kind of feeling like, dang, I have to deal with this. This is the first time I've written music about how I actually feel and not how I want to feel.
Meg was able to keep her final promise to her mom.
I always just have to keep her words in the back of my head, to keep me going.
Nobody can make me not speak when it's something that I just really feel in my heart and my gut is right.
Even when it seems like everybody is against what you're saying, if you really believe in it, stand with it.
Meg has now become a powerful symbol for people that are victims of violence, and they're afraid to come forward.